dead. Jesus Christ. Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Half tastes good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar. Not like that warm swill.
God bless. What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload it.
Oh, that's a stroke of luck.
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
Stand on tiptoe and stretch as high.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole? What are you gaping at? Struck dumb by my loveliness, are you?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk? Get out of my sight!
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Divided up fairly. But that toe rag only gave me the innards. What do you expect? The poacher.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Everyone knows about him. Don't name names.
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the...
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to... Is that clear?
All right. We'll...
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like you... Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your truth to tell, it used to be better. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here.
Is von Berghoff recruiting men-at-arms?
No, von Berghoff. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Hello? Thank you. Ich habe Hunger.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an heirloom. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then. But watch out for him. You know what they say about Miller.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then,
Is that all you know about the wedding?
what else is there to know?
I'll go and discuss it with my friend.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you... And what can I get for you?
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
The clearer it is to me that I can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
So she's safe.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
She's strong as an ox. And she stamps and bites when she gets set.
How's life treating you? Not too...
I was wondering if you'd lend a... plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know.
How are things at...
Talk about the inheritance.
How's it going? I heard you're in quite a long place. Oh. Clear out, my friend.
First, I have to settle our debt.
I'd like a beer.
Did you hear what happened?
Hey,
A thief!
there's a
Catch him!
pickpocket over there.
What the? Where are you sticking your hand? You thief!
Trying to take things from you.
Surrender at once!
Can't get any peace and quiet
I
around
surrender.
here.
That's enough. We won't stand for that here. Betty's not gonna be happy with you.
What the hell was that all about? I won't have behavior like that in my tavern. Is that clear?
Yes.
I should bloody hope so. That's the last time you get away with that. Is that clear? Coming right up.
God be with you.
And with you. And the more I think about it,
Cheers.
the clearer it is
Aye.
to me that I can't do it.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's all. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wank?
No. I just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, life's peaceful enough. The war has steered, but high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how...
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle, but do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way. But you can try.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not...
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no... You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
As usual.
I'm... seriously curious about you, lad.
Hey, where's that beer? Cheers!
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day.
What are you waiting for? Hell to freeze over? If I was you, I'd take it. You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every...
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an...
To leave it be. Aye, but the weather has been stopped.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breath. We'll talk about it later.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
God be with you.
I'm with you.
How's it going?
And the more I think...
I'll drink to that.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some... I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me...
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But there'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith or miller.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the game, and that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious. Come on. Nobody will recognise.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lug as if the disgrace at the gate...
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose, so if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you'd better forget your airs and grace. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the...
Would that be some aristocrat?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests, laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit, and bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's again...
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood. Noble state. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll...
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatores? I simply cannot.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now.
Manners? I'll put... It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply...
It's not appropriate.
Right.
Well...
How?
That too, of course. Maybe two estate. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman.
How generous of you, Lord.
I know, my dear Henry.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Christ, what's the hold-up? Look out!
Right, listen to this.
One beer!
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who...
To your health, my friend!
Remembering some words.
Stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you've been annoying me the whole time.
He comes here from God knows where, talks out of his ass, and
How's
it's
life
then
treating
rude
you?
to boot?
Not too bad.
To
Bottoms
success!
up! Dude, I have to split my dog in two. Why don't you take our young apprentice to help you out? Sure, but where can I find an apprentice? Oh, people are always asking me what you want, but they are never good enough. I don't want some good for nothing in my house. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on.
What did you say?
See it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, Smart?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military...
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop...
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly...
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going...
Oh, I'm so...
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh,
you scum!
Go to hell!
I'll hack your ass off! Let him have it! Yep!
No, you don't.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Slice it on match for us, fucker.
Let him have it!
Now, fucker.
Slice him up! I'll show you!
You want to try me? You're not up to it.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
bastards!
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pull me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If they hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been... We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels...
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea...
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now...
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all... But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about... You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you. But unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my...
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon.
We'll see who's proud of...
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that...
Master Otto.
Hey! Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do
over
need to
here.
find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you!
Henry? Are you...
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any...
I don't want anything from you. I should act...
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make... And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovit.
You're welcome. At least it was...
Oh, well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. Unless somebody tries to kill...
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the... Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just...
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just...
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating steak with the city folk. It's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city.
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't...
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just...
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half...
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuff? I appreciate your concern.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know...
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for...
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the... But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or...
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle a weapon...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning...
Well, sure. If he's that strong...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the gnomes.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue.
How does he show off?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit once.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it.
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
At least you're not walking around.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell...
And what do you have in mind, Brock?
I'd like to look distinguished. Like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right-hander are over.
Still, I don't want to look like some yokel.
Without money, you can't deck yourself out. You'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek's.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg.
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean...
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn. I could use a horse.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be fun.
There's a stud farm in Semien, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semien?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semien.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semien. Do you know...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son...
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished and blacksmith had... So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find... Do you know where I might find a...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you...
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to...
Oh well. It was nice.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
You shouldn't be loitering around here.
That's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Oh, well, carry on then. Ugh, who stinks here?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything? What'll it be this fine morning?
What do you have for sale?
Ah, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
What? Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Oh, I just remembered.
Well, I really bet.
Good luck.
Good day.
Same to you.
You've no business here. I never want to see you here again without permission.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
We'll finish this quickly.
How come it's open? I closed that door. Leave that door alone, will you? Mary, mother of God. I hope nothing's missing. I'd better look.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening. What a shame. I'm done haggling with you. Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. Huh? What's that? Was that you? Ah, never mind then. What? You can't be here. That's it.
Praise the Lord.
Why are you wasting my time?
Greetings to you.
Aye, I'm in a right bind. But what are friends for if not to help each other?
Great! It's a deal.
I need to
Go
plough
ahead and
too,
tell
you
friends
know.
and bash
What
it.
if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day?
Take care.
You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should...
You. Except I don't have a bullet. And you won't lend me yours on any other day.
It was him who told me.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
see something like that every day.